Welcome to Week 10 of Football Friday. Sports Director Josh Widman, Weekend Sports Anchor Jon Surratt. John, we had teams jockeying for playoff position and one player chasing history. You ready to check it out?
Oh, let's get right into it.
Right into it with the game of the week. Woodrow Wilson and Oak Hill for the 79th time. 15-16 in AAA. Red Devils starting fast. Omar Lewis finds a gap, and he's off to the races in a foot race for the end zone. He's brought down inside the 5. Next play. J.D. Moritz powers in. Red Devils go up 7-0. Flying Eagles answer. Matthew Moore, with Woodrow down by the goal line, spins through the defense, and he's in. Tie game at 7. After an Oak Hill fumble, Darmonte Mitchell in the backfield now, and he's going to drag Oak Hill defenders into the end zone. Woodrow goes in front 14-7. Flying Eagles threatening again. This time it's Nate Grayton who finds the end zone for the Flying Eagles. 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 different Flying Eagles score. Woodrow Wilson goes up 21-7 and soars past Oak Hill by that same score. Big Class A matchup between Greenbrier West and Midland Trail. Middle of the first quarter, Trail moving the ball. William McGraw takes the handoff and bowls into the end zone. Trail goes in front, PAT good, score 7-0. Still first quarter, West moving the ball now. Tucker Lilly drops back, hits Ethan Holiday. He high points the ball and then goes into the end zone for a West touchdown. PAT no good, so Trail still up 7-6. Back and forth until late in the first half. Cole Vandal in at quarterback for West. He finds Holiday, a nice catch across the middle. Then with time running out, the ball goes to Ty Nickel, who bounces off the pile and goes in for the score. The Cavaliers win a slugfest, 21-7 the final.
Now let's go over to Princeton as the Tigers take on the Greenbrier East Spartans. Right in action we go. First play, Spartans fumble. Tigers get it. Brody Rice scores from short out. 7-0 Tigers early. Spartans answer back as Jake Haight breaks off about 3. Tigers tackles and scores. Block PAT makes it 7-6. But Tigers keep rolling back on Rice. Bulldozes over Spartan there a few plays later. Grant Cochran finds Dominic Collins in back of the end zone for a toe tapper. Keep the lead going. Rice keeps going on defense and offense, gets that fumble and gets that easy walk-in touchdown. Another Cochran touchdown later on makes 27-6. Spartans make it 27-12 after the Ian Klein touchdown. Right after Collins scores a second touchdown, he gets the kickoff and he's gone to the house, 95 yards near the end of the first half as Tigers go on to win 48-18. And don't go anywhere. We got another slate of games when we're back. How did Indy go against Wyoming East? How did Tazewell fare against Fort Chiswell?
Independence entered tonight 1 win shy of a perfect regular season, and Judah Price chasing down the state record for points scored. Price cashes in right away. Patriots' first drive of the game. There he goes. No one's catching him in the open field. An easy touchdown for Price. Next Patriots drive. The Price is still right. Up the middle for his second touchdown. Price now with 16 points on the night after scoring both touchdowns and 2-point conversions. He's doing what he does best here, running in the open field and making people miss. He's going to set the Patriots up down by the goal line again. The give is to Price. Makes the defender miss, and he scores. Judah Price has the state record for most points scored in a single season. Congratulations, Judah. Price scores 6 touchdowns and finishes the season with 300 points. The Patriots win 66-0.
Tazewell taking on Fort Chiswell. Get right into it. Carter Creasy hands it off to Brody Patterson. He runs all the way down the field and scores the Bulldogs' first touchdown in the second quarter. Now ball is handed off to Kazon Taylor, who has smashed his way into the end zone. Next, Creasy fakes the handoff and throws it right to wide receiver Cassius Harris, who has a clear shot down the field. He runs all the way into the end zone, scoring Tazewell their 3rd touchdown of the night. Creasy isn't done yet, though. He throws the ball again to Harris. And he'll charge forward, break some tackles, and he'll go in and score another touchdown as the Bulldogs go on to dominate 48-13.
More to come on Football Friday. Bluefield trying to hand Ridgeview from Virginia its first loss, and Richlands looking to end the home season on a high note. Stay with us. To Mitchell Stadium, Bluefield facing undefeated Ridgeview and trying to sneak into the playoffs. Ridgeview with the ball first. It's the first play of the game, and it's going to be picked by the Beavers' Kazon Smith. He'll take it deep into Wolfpack territory. Bluefield looking to take advantage. It's 4th and goal. Caleb Fuller calls his own number, and he's in. 2-point conversion makes it 8-0. Bluefield with the ball again. Fuller drops back, heaves it downfield, and he connects with Braden Fong wide open for another Beaver touchdown. Bluefield with a crucial win, 44-24 the final.
And for the final highlight of the night, David Crockett Pioneers fought the Blue Tornadoes at Richlands tonight. David Crockett's Chase Schruck gets the first score of the night with a field goal. However, the Blue Tornadoes storm back. Dylan Brown will take it himself and roll right down into the end zone. It was a back-and-forth affair all night as both teams would score throughout the rest of the game, but Pioneers eke this one out, 22-21.
Montcalm's hopes of a perfect season have been dashed. Hurley rebelled against the Generals, and Shady Spring claws past Liberty.
Like the little pun there, Josh, as Pikeview defeats another View in Riverview, 26-12.
Speaking of puns.
James Monroe defeats Nicholas County, 21-7.
Graham stays undefeated, clobbering Blacksburg, and Summers County loses the battle of the Cats to the Clay County Panthers.
And to finish it off, Westside wins 51-27 over Mount View. Meadowbridge falls to Sherman Tide, 34-8.
So Montcalm knocked from the ranks of the unbeaten. We still got Graham, we still got James Monroe, and we still got Independence. Out of those three, which one's been the most impressive to you so far?
You know, Judah Price getting the 300 today. I really like Independence this year.
I'm going to have to agree with you. It's really hard to top what Independence is doing, especially coming off of what they did last year. It makes it even more impressive. Same place, same time next week. Football Friday on WVVA. Josh Widman, Jon Surratt. We'll see you then.
Mango looking to the right, down the sideline, he's got Bowie, he holds it in, no one's catching him, Bowie, down the sideline, big play from Concord, Bowie's 3rd touchdown of the opening half.
And that's Mangle's 5th touchdown of the game. You could see it right away, Rich White fell down, Bowie burst down the sideline, wide open, setting up Concord to get the 34-13 lead.
The star of the first half, no doubt, Gerard Bowie, 7 catches, 224 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you can see why Dave Walker talked at his presser about getting the connection between those two. They're leading the conference in passing yards, receiving yards for a reason. And he's really just burning the defense for Wheeling so far throughout this game.
And you would think 7 catches, 224, they're just hucking it down the field the entire time. But it's a lot of underneath passes, passes across the middle, and then yak for Bowie.
Can Shady Spring make it 4 for 4 in the semifinals? WVVA's Josh Widman joins us live from the Charleston Coliseum with a look at the AAA semifinals.
Hannah, 3 teams, like you just mentioned, have already punched their ticket to tomorrow. Shady Spring, with a win tonight, the defending 3A state champion Shady Spring, can make it 4. And to do that, the Tigers will have to beat the team they beat for last season's title, Wheeling Central. 5 Tigers scored in double figures in their last game, and that's part of what makes this team so dangerous. Now, tonight, the biggest key to the game will be the defensive end, because that side really kickstarts the Tiger offense. If Shady Spring forces enough turnovers at the rate that they normally do, then they have an excellent chance to win. But if Wheeling Central takes good care of the ball, it could be anybody's game. We'll have highlights for you later tonight on WVVA. Here for you in Charleston, West Virginia, Josh Widman, WVVA News. Mel, for the Independence Patriots, the last 364 days have been about getting back here to this stadium, to this game tonight. After last season's heartbreaking loss in the state championship, the Patriots are back, this time taking on the Herbert Hoover Huskies. Knocking off the top seed, it's a tall task, but anything can happen in this wonderful basketball month of March, especially when you have a player like Hannah Purdue leading the way.
State championship. 1 goal, that's it. It's the only thing we talk about. Anything else would be a disappointment.
All of last season's team returns, and senior guard Braden Chapman believes that familiarity and camaraderie gives the Tigers a distinct advantage.
I think it's super important. I think you can have all the time in the world, but if you can't gel together, then it's going to be a rough ride. And these are my brothers, and we've been building this since the 6th grade, so it's just been really special, and I think we've done something great here.
This will be year 3 together for the Tigers core.
Defense figures to lead the way, but senior Cole Chapman knows this team excels in all facets of the game.
I feel like we say this every year, but our defense is going to be special. We're athletic. Some people like Amar, Braden, they've gotten taller, more athletic, stronger. And then I think we're going to be able to shoot the ball. I feel like we're going to do a little bit of everything well.
The rich get richer as Brady Green and Jack Williams return from injury. Head coach Ronnie Olson certainly plans to utilize this team's increased depth.
I think you're really going to see it later in the season because, we didn't play many guys last year. We might have played six guys off the bench. And down there in Charleston, I wanted to play a little differently. And you're going to see a lot more guys with a lot of playing time. Offensively, we can go offensive groups, we can go defensive groups. You're going to see a lot different Shady team with the same intensity, but a lot of different things we're going to throw at people this year.
Junior Amar Maxwell says that Shady Springs' love of doing the work will set the Tigers apart.
Hard work. Nobody's outworking us. Just hard work, honestly. Hard work for everyone. We all put in work.
The Tigers are hungry to redeem last season's ending. Braden Chapman states that another state title would be a satisfying culmination to this run.
It'd just be special. I mean, we've talked about it for so long, and we came in here so excited. Every year we're just so excited to get to play with each other again, and to end it with a win would be amazing.
Cole Chapman explains what the Tigers have to do in order to achieve that ultimate goal.
Stay focused and practice, getting better every single day and practice, doing the small things to get better, working on our own game outside of practice and during practice.
Shady Springs' hunt for the pinnacle of postseason play begins against Morgantown on December 16th.